Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are very nearly done with our land grab. We need to get the Astinda 6A mining station completed, and let's bump this up to fast speed, absolutely. And we're going to head into Ulm as soon as we can. That is going to guarantee us this constellation up here. And we're just going to continue pushing down this way. Now, our science ship here ran into a dimensional horror in Brune's Singularity, and that, of course, means that we would be delighted to bring another science ship up. And that's going to be this one. I'm going to take off the automation, and we're going to move directly over to here. Now, it's going to take a long time to get there, but we're going to get going on that. So that looks good. We've got a first contact event pending. Living crystals. Okay. Noted. So we're going to get that all done soon enough. We are currently building some ships, and we'd like to continue to do that. We're just a little short on alloys right now, but we'll get there soon enough. Something that just changed over here. Oh, they grabbed Cordip. Okay. That's noted. So this is going to be a contested area. I mean, we knew that with their location here. So we'll see what we can get out of this. We are currently building in Ulm. That looks good. So we're at 56 influence, but we're about to get more. So that's going to be 46 additional influence.
To talk to us.
Beautiful. As soon as we're done in Ulm, I'm going to move us out here. I'd like to at least get a toehold in this constellation. So we'll see what we can get there. If we can go like this and just scoot around this way, that'd be phenomenal. We'll see if that's viable, though. I have no idea if it is. Even if we grabbed Pagel, without grabbing this, the dimensional horror here pretty much creates a border, so that is definitely interesting. So next up, we would want to build a building here. This is a tech world, and I'm thinking that we're definitely going to want a research lab here. There we go. So where's our relic world at? This is a relic world on Siagawa Prime. There's also this relic world here, which is set up as a forge world. I'm actually thinking we might want to put in our Faculty of Archaeo Studies here, because this is on a relic world, and that'll boost our research speed of Archaeo Studies by 50% and give us minor artifacts from Archaeo engineers. It's a minor boost, but it's definitely a good thing to do. So let's get that going. That'll be fine. Excellent. Now, we need to keep in mind, that is on Siagawa, and that is the world with the kleptomaniac rats.
Complete.
So this is going to need to be
System
eliminated eventually.
Complete.
We're going to have to do some work on that. So that is understood. Now, this construction ship is idling in Ulm. For right now, I want to go grab this starbase. We are in absolute land grab mode out over here. So this is fine for the moment. Did we colonize this world? We didn't. We should. There's only 73% though. It's a continental world. And it's the Sinor. Interesting. So do we care about that? They've got full citizenship. There's only the one Sinor pop. So there is that. I don't know that we actually care, to be honest with you. I think they're fine. So in that case, we probably should come up and colonize this. So that would mean bringing up Sinor up here and another colony ship up over here. This would be with Sinor as well, and we're lacking some alloys for that. I'm going to buy a few, and we're going to get that going. We want to get colonies going as soon as possible, so that is definitely a good thing to do. We're going to grab an astral action here, and that's going to be our physics insight. Wonderful. Okay. So everything is looking good. We did just form a colony down here. So the first thing we want is a gene clinic and a city district there. We'll get that going. This factory world requires a job. I would love to put in something along the lines of a Ministry of Production. We don't have the tech for that as of right now, so we're going to need to just put in a regular old industrial district. It'll be fine for now, but it's not ideal. Okay, so we're going to have this starbase done soon. Once that's done, we're going to have enough to grab Serac.
Research complete.
And let's see, that's mineral purification hubs. They just skipped up here to grab Serac. Rude. They spent extra influence to take Sirach over to Galleon to prevent us from getting into this constellation. Well, we know where our border is now. So I guess there's that. That's very rude, but I'm not too concerned about it. This was an arid world down here. There's not too much down in this constellation as far as we know, so it's reasonably fine. Let's grab battleships. Oh, that's going to be 157 months. Let's not grab battleships. Let's grab ion thrusters. Sure, that'll be okay. So that, of course, means that the Zeritan Citizen Alliance over here has gotten our border for us. Sure. So that means that we don't need to bring this guy up then, and we can just start surveying here instead. Sounds great. So we're just waiting on filling in a bunch of this then, at this point. So we have an anomaly here that we're going to research, absolutely. And we're going to get this starbase built. As soon as this is built, we are going to start building the mining stations here, and the mining and research station here we can't actually build. I'm not sure why. It should be the Astral Scar, which I guess we can queue this. Another ship is performing or has finished performing this order. This must be our construction ship here on automated construction. Yes. Let's get off of automated construction and let's go grab Aras. Cool. So this ruined world is progressing. Sure, we're going to continue to work on that. And we've got this construction ship and this construction ship. So I'm going to have these guys stop their automated construction, and we are instead going to come back over here. Okay. Now, we aren't really able to sustain 3 construction ships continuously building, right? But they're not going to be continuously building, so that should be reasonably fine. We are going to want to put up a starbase here. An abandoned star platform, huh? Do we want to repair the platform, or do we want to weaponize the beams? I don't know this event. Interesting. Closer inspection of the platform orbiting Tharam has revealed that it is of a complex, somewhat erratic alien design. The waterproof machinery and advanced climate control suggest it was built for a lifeform that secreted a rich amount of fluids, very likely of the molluscoid variety. Before falling into disrepair, microwave beams were used to heat regions of the star's atmosphere, provoking large, sustained eruptions that increased the solar wind outflow significantly. The energy was then harvested with an orbital mine. The platform is designed around some highly experimental concepts. Repair it.
Situation log updated.
This sounds like this might be a really... We need a construction chip for that? Okay. This sounds like this might be a really good thing to build a Dyson swarm around. Potentially. So I don't think this is timed. We're going to come back to that. Yeah, not timed. So that looks good. We can do a crystalline study, which we definitely should do. Sounds good. Ah, and we also have an Astral Rift event pending. Yes, we have seen this one probably, I think. So that seems fine. Fortified entrance, yes, we will proceed on that. Cool. So I do want to continue to work on our fleets, but for now, we're about where we can be. We need to up our alloys, no doubt about that. For that, we need a lot more colonies. Hiren refugees, huh? Well, I guess everyone is welcome, so that sounds
Special
good.
project
We'll take
complete.
crystal-infused plating and 50% progress on it, and we can also grab an upgrade for our head of research, which is going to not be particularly useful. Okay. This agri-world requires a job, and this is a real, actual agri-world. We may want to consider putting an astrometeorology observatory on here, and I think that's probably a good idea. And then we should also consider putting in a storm relief center to boost up our food from farmers while a cosmic storm is present, and also putting in a storm summoning theater. Something like that. Okay, so that's all of our storm buildings. That'll be fine. We do have a lot of storm buildings. Recent eruption, huh? Okay, minus 5% happiness in that place, and reports will arrive soon. System survey complete. So we finished surveying here, and I kind of want to just put this guy on automated science. Maybe don't excavate archaeology sites, but the rest of this is relatively okay. The reason why I don't want to excavate archaeology sites is because we've got Siagawa here. So that is one that we don't want to get done just yet. For now, I'm much more interested in getting actual surveys done, so that'll be good. Okay, so this construction ship is heading down there. This construction ship is heading up. Really, we should probably have reversed these, but whatever. It's fine. Buzzword standardization has been passed by the Senate. That seems relatively okay.
System survey complete.
Cool. So we finished surveying in Theram. We're going to continue to work our way around over this way. We're going to be done with our surveying very soon. There's a shroud tunnel down over here, noted. But yeah, our surveying is going to be done shortly. We are absolutely going to need to fill in a lot of space here. Apparently we found the cultists. So you found us at last. No matter. My disciples are more than willing to give their lives for the future of the Nimbus species. I am that future, in case you didn't realize. When we've dealt with your pitiful forces, my holy flagship shall carry me to Radar Station Alpha, where we will at last cleanse our homeworld of unbelievers. This ends here. Okay, where is
life form encountered.
The cultist flagship is up here. It's only 608 in power. Okay. I'm going to send our weaker fleet up there. Cool. So we're evading hostiles, and I want to put this on automation. We can do everything except excavate archaeology sites for right now. Perfect. So that looks good. We will come back to getting those archaeological digs done, but for now, we're not too concerned about that. So this is our Minister of State here, and what are we interested in at this moment? Trust growth? Ooh, pop upkeep and trade value. Yes, please. That sounds wonderful. Excellent. So next, of course, we want to build all of our mining and research stations up over here. The cultist flagship has been destroyed. Apparently it was destroyed after a pitched battle against the mining corps. I mean, sure, that's fine. We do want to clean out a bunch of the people down over this way, so this would be a good thing to do anyway. We know that this up here is fairly strong amoeba swarms. That's a dimensional horror. Ancient mining drones up here. Most of our issues are right in here, and we can just continue to work on cleaning those out. So research station output is good. Let's get advanced research complexes going. Wonderful. This Forge world requires housing and a job. So what are we interested in doing for that? Well, an industrial district is the way to go for that.
Research complete.
Okay, we just finished up compact living. Sure. Edict Fund would be interesting for sure. System Capital Complex and Civic slots would be very good for us. Let's grab that. Wonderful. So that'll be good. We do need to get more of these worlds colonized. Now that we've figured out where our borders are going to be, that'll be a lot easier. So these guys have cut us off over here. I'm not going to be too concerned about that. We have a lot of space to expand in over here and even up over here. So that's all absolutely fine. I do want to continue to work on reinforcing this fleet. So we'll get that going. How many did we manage to queue up there? One? Yeah, one cruiser. Okay, that's not surprising. Okay, densely populated, yes. Cool. A migration treaty has been proposed. We have to decline that because we still do need a lot of influence. So for now, this is going to be fine, but we're going to need more. This ruined world here, the Omni Codex. Okay, they were robots. Sure, we'll continue to work on that. And the ISS Bluefin down over here, we're going to want to build this starbase. Okay, we're going to gain 80 influence and 1,000 food here. We're going to dispose of these mushrooms. Perfect. That will get us an additional system claimed here. And we see that this storm is down over here. We're definitely going to want to increase the storm spawning rate in our territory. It seems pretty low right now. No doubt about that. What do you got? Numistic visualization. It's an edict. What does that do? Deal. So that was 2,500 energy credits, and it was an edict. So we're going to have to go into our government policies and edicts, and where is that? So numistic visualization will increase, or rather reduce, our pop consumer goods upkeep, increase our research speed of statecraft, and give us 10% monthly credits. Interesting. Let's turn that on. That seems quite good. The Chorus Temple of Renewal, subjugated salad. Okay.
Handshake protocols activated.
And this is a migration treaty proposal with the Hyran Pious Nation. For now, we're going to say no to that one. And we're going to continue to reinforce the Tsunami Fleet. Now, these guys are going to be arriving out over here.
Construction complete.
We'll see how much damage was taken. We can do an astral splitting, so we may as well use that. Wonderful. That gives us a new astral rift in Ceridon. Sure. Looks absolutely fine. So we're going to want to come down over here and build the mining and research stations.
Construction
there.
complete.
No problem whatsoever. And how's this going out over here?
System survey complete.
Okay. This should not really be a problem. These guys are split up quite a lot. So we'll get rid of these ancient mining drones. And there's debris here. So that is definitely something we're going to want to have this guy come deal with. So come on over this way for now. And we're going to head up here and deal with these units of mining drones. Perfect.
Battle commenced.
There we go. So we may have a couple of losses here and there. I'm not too concerned about it. I just want to get these cleared out for right now. Perfect. So that is looking good. Now I'm going to take these guys back to be repaired. That's going to Panic. I actually want them to go to Radar Central. So we're going to tell them to go there while these guys are going to head out this direction. So they're going to start clearing out some of this down here. I want to research the projects in Strom and then survey it and then survey this system up here as well. Okay, so that looks fine for the moment. Now, this construction ship in Arras is idle. We're going to need to build the mining and research stations there. And then we're probably going to head over here, where we know that there's at least one world that we can colonize. So we'll queue up a starbase construction in Niamian. That'll be fine. We have a job needed on our generator world here. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to put in the... Would the Storm Relief Center make sense here? It would, actually. Energy credits from technicians. So that is definitely noted. We should put in the observatory first, and then the Storm Relief Center, and then the Storm Summoning Theater. Now, the Storm Summoning Theater, oddly enough, doesn't actually give Cosmic Storm attraction intensity, does it? No, it does. Okay. Good to know. The Storm Attraction Centers we could also consider building.
Research
on our capital
complete.
here, we can upgrade our Storm Summoning Theater, and I think that we should probably do that. We don't want to fill this slot because I want that to be our Research Institute. So that is... We're going to need to wait on that. We don't have the tech. That's empire-wide, so that is certainly noted. Being able to exploit living metal would be nice, but Starhold upgrades I think we should absolutely go for. So that looks good for now. Now, this science ship is not currently doing anything. So I would like this science ship to come over to, say, Perseus and excavate, but that's outside of our empire. So instead, we're going to come over to Eunoch and excavate that, but that's a really awkward route. Let's actually go to Rasselhog first. That'll be fine. So this Astral Rift event is continuing. This is Message in a Bottle. We have definitely seen that before. And Sentinel droids, indeed, yes. That seems fine for now, too. Okay, so at this point, what do we want to grab here? This guy's just a scientist, so grabbing this is probably very good. We'll take Scholar for now. Cool. We currently have quite a lot of influence, and this is because we are filling in a lot of gaps here, right? That's absolutely understood, and this will not be a long-term thing. So next we're going to go to Lictabon, I think. Actually, we could go to Epsilon Eridani and build here. That'll be fine. It's going to be a while before we get all of this under control. What do you got? 100% of our monthly society research for 6 months for a bunk bed. They last 80 years, and they increase housing by 10%. No. Get out of here. That is a terrible, terrible deal. Absolutely not. We are never going to be doing that. So we are getting this relic research, or rather, not relic, this debris research done. Mining drone lasers, as well as physics research. Small cutting lasers. Not too bad. We're definitely interested in getting our hands on that tech. This generator world requires a job and housing. So we could definitely consider putting in a storm summoning theater, or we could put in a storm relief center, which would actually be pretty good here. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. That looks, actually, that won't solve the housing issue. I'm thinking about our number of districts though. We can get a city district and a generator district here. So this seems relatively okay. We'll continue with that. Cool. So these construction ships are going to remain busy for a little bit. You can see we're down to 126 influence at this time. So that is fine. And Starhold. Ah, yes. So at this point, I would definitely like to grab... Star Fortresses would probably be a pretty long research, right? 102 months. I kind of want to grab Alloy Megaforges. We're going to grab that for the moment. So we're currently fighting the mining core down over here. Looks good. And then we can grab these guys. They're going to be done with the debris over here shortly.
Salvage preserved.
Still working on debris. Okay, so I'm going to survey this system, or not survey the system. I'm going to research the projects in the system. Then I'm going to come down here and research this project. And then we're going to head into Atlas. We do need to get all of these drones cleared out, so that'll be fine. We have this archaeological event pending, the library. Okay, we'll keep at that. Excellent.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Battle commenced.
Where's this? Yeah, this is all right here. Okay, sure. Well, we'll very easily eliminate these drones. They're basically just instantly gone. Perfect. So that's going to be a bunch more debris, which is not at all shocking. We're going to head up and clear out these two as well. So that looks good. The Dimazanian concern re-rivaled us. Hilarious. We're really not that concerned about it, to be honest. So now we're going to move down here, and then we're going to research anomalies here. These are timed events, so we want to get those done relatively quickly. A defensive pact with the Hyran Pious Nation, we're going to have to decline that. For the moment, that would be a net drain on us. We finished up this archaeological dig. Excellent. And I'm wondering where that science ship is going to go next. Well, this one is currently idle. So let's send it over to, say, here to excavate this site. Okay, you are on automation. That's reasonably fine for right now. This is the one that is working in Izar. Ah, you're going to Siagawa. Okay, don't do that. I want you to come up here and survey these two systems. That'll be fine. Cool. So we are currently fighting the Holobrae Corps up here, and we'll have that done fairly soon. They are kind of just chilling up here.
System survey complete.
Okay, we're going to take them out with no problem whatsoever. There we go. And we're going to head on down to eliminate these ancient mining drones down here. These are relatively strong in comparison, but that's no problem. Okay, so we're going to research the projects in this system once we get there. That looks good. And at this point, we have this Astral Rift event continuing. We're traveling through time across all axes. Okay, yep. That seems fine.
Construction complete.
Cool. So this construction ship finished up. Let's build our mining stations there, and then we can go grab Lictamon. Wonderful. Foreign empires are claiming our systems, which are not particularly shocking. And we could definitely do something with these astral threads, so we could run an astral boost, or we could run an astral siphon. Which isn't a terrible idea. We'll do that for right now. That has a limited number of uses, and we'll just get that done. There's a lot of people claiming our systems. To that end, I'm going to reinforce this fleet. So that is going to be a bunch of corvettes. Sounds good. We're going to just boost up our power. That'll be fine. I don't want to actually attack anybody. We want to be fairly peaceful here, but we definitely do want to not be attacked if we can help it. And that will require a military, so that is fine. Survey speed, I don't care that much about. Colony development speed, again, that's not that big of a deal, but I guess we'll grab it for now. It's okay. So we're going to want to upgrade all of our bastions.
Salvage preserved.
That's going to be a thing, for sure. We've analyzed the debris in Volmar, so that is fine. We're going to
Research
continue to head up
complete.
through here. Looks good. So we're going to start surveying up this way fairly soon. Advanced research complexes have finished up. There's the Research Institute. Let's get that finished. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to get the Research Institute finished up. That is going to be built basically immediately on our capital. Although I do see that we can upgrade this planetary capital, and let's do that right now. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Hiro Marutsu, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.